for once I can do something inside. So these are the new high beams I got, but the problem is that someone got the wires really short when they removed them. So what I have to do is to open these, add some new wires, add connectors. Come off. No. Yes. We have come up with a conclusion that we will wire these in a 2+2 configuration. So these lights will be wired into each other's, and the other two ones will be wired as separate, but they will go to same relay, just so that we can use just a bit thinner wire, because these are 55 watt lamps, I think. So that'll be 110 watts divided by 24 volts. It's like 5 amperes. Not that bad, but if anything is going through these are rated for 13, and if all of the amperage went through these, it would be almost on its limits. So I'll pull a wire from here to around here and connect them to same terminal. So that's how I will do this. I don't have too much of the black wire though. Well, I think I have enough of it. So wire 1, I'll give it some leeway on the inside. That wire is good to go there. And I'll snap it somewhere right around here. Then I'll put that wire there. This is about correct distance, and this would be installed in the truck. Add that there. Oops. Strip these. I think this was 1.5 mils. So that one there, and there, and probably every single electrical engineer will hate me. I have never built the huge connectors, so I have no idea how to use this. Know that the wire will go somewhere around there. But which of this goes here in usage? Huh? This is a brain game for a stupid person. This goes there as a cover plug. Yeah, I need to figure out how to use these. Yeah. I'll figure it out. So, while I'm doing that, Mika is mounting the high beams. He has a neat idea how to make the mount for them so that they sit nice. I left the camera here. I got a emergency call from work that I need to go, so yeah. Every single person that I know loves high beam installations more than life, so here we go. 3 prikkaako siellä oli? Joo. Eiku, missä välissä ne oli? Siinä. Maybe I'll take the metric size rather than the freedom size. So, cap has been painted. Mika is trimming the air intake. The spoiler isn't painted yet because I did really unnecessary purchase. Oh! Wow. Nice. Mika! Oh yeah. So this will mount somewhere here, and this will have a parking light and a strobe. So yeah, I need to figure out how I will drill this and how I will wire the, not wire, but drill the holes and install them on, and then we can paint it. They came with the foam pads, correct size, and I measured them here. Every hole has been marked, so time to drill. And now we need a tiny bit bigger drill for the wires. Now it's paint ready. Or, well, send a tiny bit. Then it can be painted red, and then I can mount those lights properly. Mika is putting on all of the parts for the overspray, so that everything will get a even coat. And I'll start here with my own project. I'll be building a bracket to mount all of the extra stuff on the roof. So this will be a wire pass-through. Radio and CB antennas are here, and I've got these original holes, so I'll utilize them. And I need to see how everything is lining up. Oh, not any holes anywhere. It would be nice if I could reuse the holes that were on the bar itself already, not having to drill everything. But if I have to, it's no biggie. There's another hole. And that's the spot for the visor. And what I know is that the sign is about 15 centimeters wide, so it will come right around here. If I use that one hole, that could be near. I'll mark that one out, and then that one out, and drill the back end hole. So that could be pretty close. In order. And what I know is that the sign is 7 centimeters off the roof for the first mounting points, so it's still high, about here. I either need to remove all of the mounting screws on it and remake them, or then I'll make extension here. But the roof isn't flat. I'll use some thread pipe and washers and nuts to shim this to correct height. So that's 4 centimeters, that's fine. Also, one thing I need to figure out is a support bracket here to make this more stable. Another one, there's the hole. Another one that could be right around here. About there's the hole. And last bracket, it can't cover that, so it has to be a bit back. Sure, I'm at the end that there. That's more than plenty of length. Okay. And next measurement. It's what? $108 from bolt to bolt. About here. 108. So the bolt will be on the center. That's 50. It'll be 2 centimeters up per side. 112. Yep. Mika has been here all morning. He has sanded the cab and we are waiting for better weather to overspray. We'll put the mask on, Mika did the lights and not much more than that. And I started working on this cage. So the mounting house, those are the center holes, they'll be there, and this crossbar, the sunroof will be about here. Now I will weld this together and one more bar will go here. I just need to find proper material, maybe more of that round by. And the reason the front bar is round, this will go through here, just like this, and I will remove the mounting stuff from the light sign so that I can drop the all mounting downwards and the bottom of the sign will be higher. It's pretty straightforward. There's only 1, 2, 3 bolts and same on the upside. So 6 bolts to remove and the whole sign comes off from the bracket. Because other option would have been to put a corner here to lift it up to mount here. Because these rails, the width of the mounting bracket, it can be adjusted. So I will just, this will go through here and those will sit tight here. So that's what we'll do. So Mika joined me here. He's making the brackets for the spoiler And here's the bracket of the light sign. So it will be right around here. I need to turn around these corners so that they can be bolted on, and drill the holes, grind the welds, and that all small stuff. Yeah, the guy is doing that. He also made this piece of steel here that has the holes. That's for the camera working lights, and other working lights will be there. And it's taking shape very well.
Niin 112 piti olla leveä, eikö?
Joo.
No sentin leveä.
Niinku 113.
No sit.
Pulttien reijät on 108 keskeltä keskelle.
Osuuhan ihanasti tuon pulttien kohtaan.
Paljon se on nyt? Actually we aren't going to use the thread trot. We are just simply drilling and tapping. So this is starting to look great. Mika is making those tiny mounting points there next to the bar going across, just so that the corner wouldn't be floppy. And there's the camera hole, light hole. So this will be mounted here just to shine light directly to the bed, and this will be somewhere here, more wider, showing light around the truck. Looking good. And these are done. I maybe need bigger hole, bigger bolt, so that it isn't floppy, but it's pretty much measured now, so that's fine. That's almost fine. When those are done, I think we can test fit this. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. Before I started building this, I was wondering if I should take the lathe and all the round pipes, put them in and clean up the rust with the lathe. Then I was like, nah, no need. But right now I'm wishing I would have done that, because going through all of this rust is kinda painful, and I need to do that in order for us to paint this thing. So yes, I'm stuck with the grinder now. I'm jumping a bit from thing to thing. So here's the light sign. I'll be installing this next. And after this is on, I'll get more onto the wires, because this one is lit up as well, so I need to find the parking light relay from the truck so that everything will have the, well, actually I won't say what I'll do next, because To be honest, I'm not sure. I might install the horns. They need to be wired in as well. This is the funky one. Because yeah, the horns should go in nicely and not be a big of a hassle. But now that I say that out loud, it's a big hassle. Do I really need to cut that out? I don't want to. I don't feel like. Otherwise it would be easy, but there's the center mounting bracket, so trying to get the grinder to that place would be not that fun. Well, let's see. And this would be way easier if I just removed this. Well, I can remove them because there's the holding nut and those are pretty seized. I tried. And if I did that, I wouldn't be able to slide it on. So the ratchet and the X key. That goes there. Because that's pretty stuck. If I wasn't this, I would have drilled the other side from this side as well, or the other end that side. But yeah, you might have noticed I'm not the smartest. Good enough. And now this one. So this was meant to be 112, so need to be wider. So yeah, like I said, those are pretty stuck. I wonder if that's 19 or what. That should be pretty close. That is now 112. Yep, that's correct. And let's see if I can tighten those. Now it gets loose. Cool. Please don't be loose. No idea what has happened there. It should be pretty close. I'll put on the Harry Nielsen sign because we haven't been able to get ours on yet. So to look stupid if there's nothing here.